Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. And then bring it over to that. No, I don't actually need to change that. I'll just put that as a line there. So that's the heavy oil coming out. It's running into there, and it's then going to run into this one as well. It's a little bit slow on there because of the time that it takes on here. It's taking 2 seconds per craft time, but 40 heavy oil ends up being 30 light. Well, actually, that's what we want, because then here you take 30 light oil, and then that becomes the next bit. But the problem is that it doesn't fill up all the way across. That does. And that does. Okay, so it is filling all the way across just on one line. But whether it's going to do it on 2 lines, I don't really know. This water, is that filling? Water's filling there. Now look in here. It looks like it's filling okay on there. It's just slow coming through here at the moment. It's getting there. It is slowly catching up on that bit. But what I was also going to do is run this down from here. So we go over this way and we put that one there. Yeah. And I'll put that oil. So that goes that far. And then you will come over here and you will drop down to there like that. And then that will do that. And then I'll put that one onto there. And then I've got petroleum over here. And I'm thinking petroleum, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this bit. What I'm going to do with the petroleum. And also, these here, they're all running, but they're not going to be... Well, are they all going to be running flat out or not? This is kind of the question. I got a petroleum gap there at the minute. And then I've got all of this. It's planning and it's knowing how much the pipes can take. This is going to be the big thing, is whether or not the pipes are actually going to be able to cope with everything that we've got running through here. And this is the thing that I'm wondering most about, is whether or not the pipes will be able to cope with everything that I want to put through them. Now, ideally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to double that up, and I'd like to drop another lot down. But I'm thinking that the tanks that I've got in place up here are actually wrong. And I shouldn't have them like that. I need to stagger them out so that I don't have them... Well, they will be connected together, but I won't be reliant on them, it all running through one pipe. And I think that's what we're going to need to do next. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to start removing these tanks. So take that one out. Yeah, I know I'm like lifting a massive quantity of oil right now. Honestly, that doesn't matter. Really, it's going to make no difference whatsoever. In the grand scheme of things, the amount of oil that I have just gotten rid of is inconsequential. Absolutely makes no difference whatsoever. I will just go and drop one of them down there. Like that. And... Right. Now, I don't need that to be going up. I want to connect everything together, but I also want the tanks to come out and separate out a little bit so that I've got these... Yeah, I know what I mean, even if I'm not making any sense to anybody right now. I still know exactly what I mean with what I want. So well, basically, I want this. So I'm just going to copy all of that section, including... Well, yeah, including all of it. I want the whole thing. And... Right, so you will go there. But what you'll actually do is I want to bring you over this way a bit. So I've got that bit copied. But what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want the edge of the oil. Actually, let's go like this. So that one... That's going into... I don't need that to run down into the middle anymore. So I can remove those. And I can put that down instead, like that. So that one will just run like that. So I need to do a different copy. I need to copy that bit. Like that. So there's that copy onto there. That's perfect. And then that one will come up to there. But that needs to be moved out a little bit. And it's got to be there. That's the line it's got to run on. So now I've got to make sure that's on the right line, which is there. That's the correct line for it. And then I've got to put these in the middle. Let's drop that back a little bit. That one will go to there, and that one will go to there, and then it'll do that. That one won't fit, it's got to go over to there. So what I'll do here, so because that one there won't go any further over, that's as far as that one can reach. I'm going to put that back by one and do it there, and then this, I'm going to stagger them like this. And then I've got them meeting up. So that's going into here. That's going where I want that to be going. I am going to need power on this, which I can do like that. So then I'm going to want to copy that again. I'm going to take that bit, and I'm going to copy that again, and I'm simply going to drop that down onto there like that. There, like that. So that Roboport can go. Oh, that's not covering all of it. I thought that it was. Right, well, as it's not covering all of it, I will do it with some of these. I'll put that one down there. I'll put that one down there. I'll put that one on. And then I will go here like this and here like this. Right. So there's that bit. Now what I need to do is another set of pipes here. And I'm going to copy those exactly. I'm going to do them there. So they are all going to be staggered. Like that. And that's purely because I think the staggering effect looks quite good when they're lined up. Because that's going to be the best way to do it, I think. But I do like the staggering effect on it. I think that does produce quite something that's quite pleasing to the eye, having that staggering effect there. I'm going to put you into here. Let's move you out. Drop you down by one. That one can come out and go over that side. You will go there. So put that one there like that. So now I've got some lights on those. And then we'll go back to copying again. And this time should be an easier copy. Right. I take that one and I drop that one to there. So that's the third set of... So I've got 4 sets of tanks going up through here. And they should all be placed exactly the same distances apart. One's going to go there like that. And then I stagger them all over like this. And then that one right there does the same again. And I go like that. Right, so I've got those staggered through like that. The only other thing that I need to do is join that one in. And that one I'm going to take here. Go like that. Drop it down to there, and then I'm going to do that so that it will hook into that line there. So at the moment, those are coming through, and each line is running separately. I don't have them all hooked together, and that's the next thing that I want to do, is I actually want to hook each of these lines together and join them into these other tanks. And that bit, how am I going to do that? I need to be able to sort of do it. So, well, I've gone and put those down. I'm going to have to get rid of all of these. If I get rid of all these pipes a minute, they're all in the wrong spot. Also, that one is, and that one is. We don't want them. So we come back down to here. And first up, we will go with you. You will actually reach. So then that one will go up by 1, because they only go up by 1 each time, and then that one will go up by 1 as well. And then you can go like that, and And then I can do that, and I can do that. So that's going to join those into the 3 of them. So I can go in there like that. And then I can do exactly the same for the next line. Down there. Perfect. And then up like that. And then I go over here like this. And I drop those in like that. And it would be a lot easier instead of doing that if I was simply to go with copy. Copy that little bit like that. There. Right. Drop that in. And then go up to here and drop that in as well. And I don't have to do any careful calculations on it at all. Those can go. We don't want them. And that's going to join into there. That's going to join into there. So then what I need to do is do lines halfway between them. Is that going to be right? I need to do that staggered line on that. Sort of do it like that. And then I do it like this. And then I go over and I do that whole staggered line again. Which doesn't have to be quite so far over this time. But I'll do it a little bit. There, I'll just go like that. And you here actually want to just bring that in a little bit tighter to the edge of this one. So it goes like that. And then do it like that. I just think it's going to look a little bit better overall. Right, so that's that gone into there. And then these are gone round this way. I've got oil is connected up via these tanks all the way round and via the pipe. So that's all connected in right the way through up until this point. So those are only running out from here. They're not going any further. Stuff coming out from here, I'm then going to want more storage for that. Oh, I got a bit of water right there. Let's go and fill that in, shall we? There we go. Right. So I'm happy with how that's looking, because I'm going to be bringing that down, and I'm going to be using that in more lines down here. So really, I want to duplicate that 3 more times. So that's what I'm going to do next. Is I'm going to take that, I'm going to copy right here, and I'm going to copy that all the way along there. And I'm going to bring that back. Now, I don't want to put that up against it there. I don't want to be joining that in, so I've got to have a gap. There's where the gap's got to go, like that. And then I've got to do the same again here. I've got to have a gap down there. And put the next one in. And then I'm going to have to do the same again down here, except that I don't have room with those. So this one, I'll want to run down a little bit further. Am I going to actually want to do that? With those right there. And maybe I could just move... Yeah, I don't want to move those. I don't like the idea of moving roboports too much. I've never liked the idea of moving roboports. I can move these. And that one. And then... I really hate having no coverage for roboports. I genuinely despise having any area that doesn't have 100% roboport coverage. And that's what I'm in danger of having by removing these. But I feel that maybe I should be doing this. If I have a look here a minute. We got a little bit of a square. So I don't have logistic support, but I do have construction support right here. So that's okay. Let's go back to paste. And we can put down the next one here a minute. So let's drop into there. That's too far up. Need to come down by 1. There. Drop that in there. Right. So that's that bit. And then I will go here and I want to put a roboport here as far over as I can, but that's going to block the pipes. Actually, no, it won't block the pipes too much. That will end up being okay. It'll be fine. And then I want to come over to this side. And I'll do the same in there, except I can't, but I can put one there. So I will drop that one into there, and then I will come over here. And I will put one there. So I'm sort of going around the edges of this. There is a little gap in the middle, but that's not going to cause me any serious problems, I don't think. And then I'm going to take that one, and you're going to go to there. Like that. So you now have power. And that one is also going to have power over to there. That one's already got power. So now let's have a look on map mode and see what we've got. So I've got a little tiny patch there in the middle that's missing logistics support, but it doesn't matter because we're not actually going to need any logistics bots going over that bit. And the chance and number of times I'm personally going to want to run through there are minimal, to say the least. So there is a big section that is converting heavy oil to light oil to petroleum. That's what we're pulling out of this at the moment, is we're just pulling petroleum out of it. I haven't got anything set up to make any fuel or anything like that. But that's another thing that I'm going to be doing at some point. I'm not doing it yet, but if you look in here, there is a thing. We've got Kvorek's enrichment process right there. I got rocket control units, rocket silo, uranium ammo, artillery. Where is it? There's a thing that I'm at. It's not the atomic bomb. I'm not looking at making an atomic bomb. Refined flammables. Maybe I've already got it. Ah, there. Kvorek's nuclear fuel, right there. Rocket fuel, uranium-235, and a centrifuge, and that makes nuclear fuel. And making nuclear fuel, this one right here takes uranium-235 and it makes uranium-238. Uranium-238 is needed nuclear fuel reprocessing. Used up uranium fuel cells. No, we don't want that bit. Basically, you take the uranium-238 and that's what you use to fire your reactors with, but you can use rocket fuel or you can use nuclear fuel in order to power your trains. Now, vehicle top speed with that is 115%. And if I look in here and I look at the rocket fuel that I can make, vehicle top speed is 115%, which is the same. Vehicle acceleration is 180%. So it's faster accelerating. And then you've got solid fuel on here. Vehicle top speed 105. So if we use rocket fuel or we use uranium fuel, nuclear fuel, then our trains will essentially go faster. They'll speed up faster, and overall they will run faster than they are right now. Okay, next on the to-do list, we need to start bringing all of this lot down so that we can connect it all up to the existing one. So I want to put these up onto here, like this, and then that's as far down as it will go there, which is exactly even with that one. So I want to bring that one to there and do it like this. And that one will go onto there. And then you will go like this. There. And then this one will be able to do the same. Just like that. You need to have an output, and so do you. So then we can come down and just keep doing it like this. Like that. These will come down underneath. That one's not going to work, so I'm going to have to do that one like that, and then I'll do it again under there. And yeah, it looks a little bit messy doing that, but honestly, I'm actually okay with that because it means that I get to keep my roboports in place, which, as you know, is an important thing for me. I'd rather keep the roboports in place, and we'll just put a couple of extra bits just in the way like that, just to keep it covered. Now I want to go back to there and put the rest of them in. So that goes like that. And then I go over here. And I bring each of these down as far as they can go, like this. Well, actually, I just bring them over because I don't want every single one of them to go over as far as they can go. Oops. There. Like that. I may as well get rid of that line. They can go out of the way. Because they're just going to be in the way if we leave them there. And then what I'm going to do is... Well, those have already got a place to go. So I don't need to worry about them. So I'll do that one, and the petroleum there. And then I've got to decide what am I going to do with the petroleum. That's the next kind of big thing, is what am I going to do with this petroleum? So those on there, I got one there, and that one's going to go out. And then I got the same here. And it's going to be like that. And again. Okay, this is a remarkable amount of stuff that we've got here. We've got a huge amount of oil and stuff in here. This is going to take some doing, I think. So that one will go onto there. And then you... Oops. Bring that one out. That one wants to go right to there. So you want to come down as far as you can, which is there. And then I essentially want to just do that. So you got to go. And I'll do that. And then I may as well put those in. So there's a slightly longer run on there, but that's fine. I can cope with that. So then you come out this way, and I kind of want... No, that's too far. This one can be brought down. Oh, that could have come down further. Couldn't it? I don't understand. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. That seemed like it was going to be perfect just then, but then it decided it wasn't going to be, and I'm not really quite sure what happened. But, yeah, okay. Let's not worry about it too much. And then you want to go there like that, and there. Put that one in. And then I can come back over here and we do an oil run. A light oil run, rather. Again, I've done it wrong. I'm doing this a lot. Let's pick those up. That's better. And then I can come out over to this one. Put 3 of them out. And then I can come over to this one. Unfortunately, that goes right underneath there, so I don't need to worry about that one. Then I want to come over to here. So we've got... That's coming down there. Then... That oil there needs to go to about there. And then finally this one. I want to run that one down as well. So we're going to start joining these in. So that's got to come back a little bit. You want to go like that. That's going to join that bit in. And then you down here to go like that. And finally you over here. Need to go there and there. So then I put you in, and I put you in, and I put you. And I... Oh, hang on. No, I got one more there to go in. And I think that's all of them. They are now all joined up, and they're all connected up onto here. So the only thing I got left to do is bring down the petroleum all the way to the bottom, which is where I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring that all the way down here. And... Well, should I bring it? Yeah, I'll just bring it to that point for a second. And I'll see what we can do. Right. That needs to get rid of that one. Which means that I want to get rid of these, because they're just going to be in the way. So they can go, and then I want to go back up and get to that pipe there and run it down. Okay, and finally, you. Right. So now I want to bring all of that petroleum that I'm currently making, I want to put that all the way across the rest of the map. That's got to go all the way over to here. And I'm going to be putting plastic production over on that side so that the coal is over there. And if I look up here, right, I've got coal being brought up here. It's being used up by all of these different ones at the moment. But they will be using this a bit. Right, they are using this one. They're going along. They are using it all. There, I can see them using it. So that's good. It's great that they're using it. That's what we want. So next up, I want to make sure that I've got a nice long line of these coming along underneath. That's my next bit. So I would say I want to start that line right here. I'm bring it down by 1 point from there. And that one's going to go in line with those. Like that. Which means that that first one is going to do that. And then this next one, what I'll do is I'm going to do that literally just one each. Like that. There. That one can go. That goes straight down to it. And then this one here goes there like that. And it joins in. And then that one goes right onto it like that. And I go here. 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 Oh. And here. Right. So that's coming out from that side. And now I want to just extend these out a little bit. 1, 2. And do that a couple more times. Like that. Once more there. Okay, so I've now got those bits, which I can then go with a copy and paste. Like that. And then we can simply just take this along a little bit further and run it all the way along here to this end. Right. Now I got that over there. This, over this side, I'd like to have a reserve. We're going to put a reserve of oil down through here. I don't think we need to worry about any more of it. We just want a reserve, not of oil, of petroleum. I need more tanks in order to do this. So we want to go in here. Like, wait, where? Ah, there we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 28 tanks being built now. That's quite a few. Decide how I'm going to build these tanks. I want a big reserve. I'm going all out on this reserve right here. So I'm going to go like that. Right there. Whether I should take it back a bit. No, I'm going to keep it over this side. I'll keep it like that. This is where it's going to go. And then switch that one back over. So then I can go copy like that and dump the next one down there. And then I can go copy from there and extend it out just a little smidgen like this. Actually, I'm not going to go any further than that. That's where the limit of this one is going to be. It's going to go like that. Now, I don't have these tanks being made anywhere else, but that is a lot of tanks. That is a lot of petroleum that is going to be coming out and being stored in these tanks. Right, what have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I know that I've got lots, so let's make lots. Let's do another 20. I'll make 20, just wait for them to fill in there a minute. Right, I should have just 6 left to do. 5, 6, like that. There's no more up there. That is a lot of tanks. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.